You are sitting on your next success story. I am a chronic perfectionist, and one too many times I have put aside my passions and my goals because I felt as though I needed more time to acclimate myself to the prospect of what I desired to manifest into the world. Until one too many times pushed the goalpost too far into the future, where it no longer became feasible for me to conceptualize of what it would be to bring my ideas to life. Because the further you push your ideas into the unforeseeable future, the harder it is for your body and your nervous system to process that as doable. When you let ideas fester in your mind, especially for my creative folks, if you are also a polymath, you enjoy various hobbies and passions, then you have a very active mind. You have a very rich creative landscape that needs and deserves proper tending to. And when you're not taking care of that soil, and you're not letting that garden flourish and move through the seasons, you're not harvesting it when it is asking to be born into the world, your crops will die. That's what it is. When I ask you, what is it that you want to bring into the world? The first thing that comes to mind, I want you to write that down. I want you to get a journal, get a notebook, whatever it is, and bring that idea back to life. So many people have wonderful, life-altering ideas. Truly. I believe everybody has some sort of creative spark in them. It is ubiquitous in human nature. However, what is not so commonplace is the courage to actualize your ideas. That is what creation is about. So when people ask you, are you a creative person? Honestly, anybody can say that. We are all in the act of creation at all points in time. But to be a creative person is to also be willing to reconcile with the reality that is putting out into the world projects and ideas that may not fit your standard of perfection. It is being okay with the truth that your finished product will always remain unfinished to some extent. When you keep concepts buried in your consciousness for too long, the root of those ideas lose momentum. So the root being your passion, your goal, that thing that lights you up. You're not giving it fuel, and you're also telling your brain that to invest in yourself is impossible. It's a very unhealthy, incapacitating framework to live from. The people that I aspire to be like are those who can desire something with so much fervor, in such an ardent manner, that to not birth it into the world is a greater pain than the process that they would have to invest themselves in. The 10-step plan it takes to get from point A to point B is worth it, because the fear of what obstacles may arise is less than the fear of not pursuing their aspirations in the first place. You have to pick and choose your battles. And so when I tell you that you are sitting on your next success story, I'm telling you to stop discounting the power of the present moment. We take for granted what it is to set aside time for what brings us to life. Whether it is painting, or it's writing, or it's public speaking, or it's knitting, or something so simplistic. But it lights you up. It ignites that inferno inside of you, whatever that might be. The only thing that you are lacking is structure to your imagination. Because imagination that is lacking in systems is simply a fleeting thought. But imagination, when paired with structure, becomes an unstoppable force. And success is not measured by a spur-of-the-moment feeling. It is a state that conceives of itself through a persistence in action. Success is a state to inhabit. It is not a destination to pedestalize or fear or evade. I believe one of the many reasons that a person like you does not take that step to actualize their dreams is because of the unrealistic visualization that success holds in the mind. Success is this far off location that can only be experienced under a certain subset of conditions. And those conditions, for many people, are categorized as highly unlikely. But when you reframe success as a state to inhabit, given a consistent engagement with that reality, you understand that success will not ever escape your grasp. You think success is temporal, but a state is only temporal if you place conditions upon existing within it. This is all having to do with what it means to be mindful of your thoughts and your presence. Presence being the most imperative aspect of this. When you envision success and you take it off the map as a destination and instead allow it to be an immortal landscape to extract from, it is now accessible to you. You've changed the conditions and you've now made it operational. Given you toggle the on and off switch and enter the state of mind that it requires. And that state of mind is simply engagement with that level of reality. It could literally be as simple as going to the coffee shop to work on your manuscript, or making the hyperlink that would access your digital product that you want to launch, or writing down in your journal the algorithm you want to upload into your app. This is all to say that the power of imagination supersedes everything, but it cannot be grounded unless it is systemized. So you are sitting on your next success story, but that does not matter to me or to you if you do not materialize it in due time. I feel as though this video was really helpful for me to hear. I've been doing a lot of procrastination, and I think the antidote to procrastination is simply spewing the lessons that you would like to impart on yourself to another person. So honestly, thank you for being here, because I need to have this pep talk myself. If you're interested in these kinds of videos, or you are intrigued by the concepts of self-knowing, spirituality, philosophy, and just the collective liberation of mind, body, and soul, feel free to subscribe to my channel and comment down below if there's any other videos you'd like to see from me. I do offer one-on-one consults if you'd like to become a regular client of mine. I do not have as many spaces open anymore because I am pretty regular with most of my clients. If you'd like to get on my list, just book a consult with me and I can see what I can do. Otherwise, I have some products available for shifting your reality and getting into the state of mind that allows your success story to be actualized. You can click in my description box below. I also am coming out with a course very, very soon about accessing a life past your identity. So you can sign up to be one of the exclusive recipients when my course launches via the link in my bio or my description box below. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you for being here. If you have any questions, you can always message me, comment down below, email me. Thank you for being here. I really appreciate your presence. Have a great rest of your day or night wherever you are. Bye.